Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into the podcast version of Local Love. Local Love is also a live show every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Pacific time at echoplexmedia.com/live. You can also join our chat room at discord.me/echoplex.
At some point, we are going to have to do a whole show about how good this show sounds.
Dave's Kung Fu is the best, I have to say.
All right, everybody, welcome to Local Love. We do the show live on Twitch every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific and beyond into red light. Checking this out on the podcast. Please head on over to twitch.tv/echoplexmedia and drop us a follow so you can be on the live show next time and check out all of our other goings on, whether you like them or not. Speaking of our other goings on last night, I want to thank Chat and the Media Wench for a fabulous evening last night. We had a level 3 hype train going as well as a boosted stream going from everybody's channel points. So that was a business. That was a business. Anyway, I'm Producer Dave. You can find me damn near anywhere. The person who is not currently hitting a bong, who are you?
We completed a whole boost the stream in one stream almost. In one day. That was cool. Anyways, I'm the Media Wench. You can find me here on Ecoplex Media. I do makeup / Meltdown Monday here on Local Love, Thetans and Satans on Thursdays, sometimes Catterday, sometimes Open Panel, and the Plex on Sundays at 7 p.m. All times are Pacific. Jump on our Discord, discord.me/Ecoplex. If you want to give us a shout, say hello. If you're a fan, we'll give you a couple minutes, say hi. And we have an old-timey telephone for those of you who still have a rotary in your home. That is 415-903-7539, 415-903-PLEX. The gentleman who is no longer hitting a bong.
Oh, that would be me. Oh,
That would be you.
Gosh darn it. Let me put myself together. My name is Juan Maserati. I am just a homie of the homies from here in Ecoplex Media, a part of the co-host panel crew, and I'm also a keyboard player for Rebelskamp and Los Improviders, and I'm here to tell you that I love you.
So we got a couple announcements, a couple cool things going on. Next week, we got an interview with Dan Votto from Art Boutique. He's going to be talking with us a little bit about what it's been like running a venue when you can't actually have a venue because nobody's allowed to come inside, and what he's looking forward to maybe going forward as people get their vaccines and things start to open up. So I think it's going to be a really good interview. Dan's a really nice guy. Everybody really likes Dan, and he's
Yes.
really easy to deal with. He was like, yeah, yes, okay. So I love dealing with people like that. The following week, that would be the 13th, hour 1, Ryan Acosta going to come on, play 20 minutes, half an hour, some jams for us, and then a little interview with him after that. And then the hour 2 for that, we're going to have Periscope on, because Periscope's got a show at the Art Boutique, I believe the following day. So we've got an Art Boutique heavy thing going on here the next couple weeks, and that's good, because I've been meaning to get on Dan from the Art Boutique since been Art Boutiquing. And then on 420, we have a bit of a concert. Media Wench, is there any news on that? Any tidbits you can put out?
I have Brendan Getzel confirmed for the 720 slot. Brendan is the Bay Area's Elton John. He is fucking amazing. He'll probably do a fantastic set for us like he did last time. He knows it's a 420 show, so obviously there will be a theme surrounding the evening. And then also, I'm probably about maybe 80-20. Somebody that he is associated with might be giving us a pre-recorded set.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Fuck yeah. And then bands out there, I guess, we're going to start that at 4. We're going to, after 4 o'clock there on Ye Oldie 420 show, we're going to have a 420 smoke out at 4:20 p.m. First band should go on 4:30ish, because we don't have to smoke for that long. And if we just keep adding bands, we can just keep extending that show. So if you're in a local band, you want to put together a short pre-recorded set, you want to work with us to make sure that you have some nice widescreen video for your live set, any of that stuff, just hit us up, echo@echoplexmedia.com. We'd love to have you on. And we're willing to do a little bit of hand holding when needed, but and by we, I mean someone else.
But also, I do the spray and pray method of booking shows, where I'll have I'll start off with 4 slots. So I'll send out 8 ticklers, right? Because I get I'm about a 50-50 ratio when it comes to booking, about getting who I want my first shot.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
And just added to the overlay. Seem to be having some technical.
Hey, Lemmy.
Let it come.
Hey, what's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
All right, I'm having technical difficulties here. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my Scarlett. Check. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You sound good, man.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
You sound wonderful. Rich and full.
All right, I can't hear me.
Oh.
So weird. Anyway,
Software. Everybody should.
how are we?
Open source.
So, the guy who just joined, who are you? Introduce yourself to our peoples.
I am John Renna, the Red Eye Jedi, straight out of Campbell, California. And up on the mic tonight to say what's up, support local music, and to talk music. It's pretty much the only thing I really love to do outside my children and my family. So,
amen.
Yeah.
Fabulous. We gave a little rundown of what's going on the next couple weeks for people. So you have to check out the recording to catch that. But it looks like we got a busy couple weeks, very art boutique-y heavy couple weeks, and I think it's going to be really good. Looking forward to all our guests coming up, and I'm especially looking forward to this 420 show. Primarily because if people are performing, I won't have to fucking be like trying to host a show for 2 solid hours. I don't have to do shit most of the time. That's the best.
You just, okay, this is the next person, and then you play, and then we watch them play, and we fucking take bong hits, and we fucking smoke joints, and we watch a fucking concert.
watching our own
routine.
concert.
Yeah, we're watching our own concert. Those are the best ones to watch, honestly.
Very.
It's like being frantic for weeks and then watching your music child be born in front of you.
So last week we got some new music from ASTU. We played one song called Motion. I figure we should probably play that second song. Second song is called Source of Her, and it's featuring Salami Rose Joe Lewis, which is such a cool fucking name. Salami Rose Joe Lewis.
it sounds like a sandwich. And also sounds like an amazing artist at the same time.
All right, here's that jam. Again, this is ASTU, Source of Her. We'll be right back.
below as up above.
Quality. That's ASTU. That's Source of Her featuring, I got to get this name again here. That's Salami Rose Joe Lewis.
Good name.
Fantastic.
The only way I could hate a person named Salami Rose Joe Lewis is if they were a venture capitalist. Then I would hate them. But otherwise, if your name's Salami Rose Joe Lewis, you can do whatever you want, and I'll love you forever.
What if
She's
it's
amazing.
What if it's a dude named Joe Lewis and he makes salami roses
In boxing shorts.
and boxing shorts? Right? What and boxing gloves. That's what makes it an added level of difficulty.
Extremely talented individual.
But that song was super good. I hadn't
so
heard
many
it
different
before.
facets to this Salami Joe.
That song was super good. I had never heard it before. When we get new music, I make a point not to listen to it till I listen to it on the show. ASTU, that's Noah Kibribs from of Melted State, known the Architect's sister. She is extremely talented, and the production quality is right there. It's like sounds like radio music. It's very good. I mean, it sounds like it's ready for the radio. It doesn't sound like radio music. Radio music's trash. They fucking only play songs from 20 years ago now.
Her Art Boutique show was pretty amazing. I was pretty stoked on it.
Very stoked to see that. And by the way, Dan came through when I got the ticket at the last minute, but for some reason they closed the box office. I hit up Dan and he got me set up. So Dan Vado, sir, thank you so much for that. It was beautiful to see that performance.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
Good. We're probably trying to get ASTU and Noah on the show. Maybe not at the same time though. Maybe she would like to have since everybody here in San Jose knows her through Noah, maybe it's better to just have her on and then have Noah on a different time, so that it's not like, you're inviting me on with my brother. I just assume that's how it is because she knows everybody here through Noah.
I've been in touch with him recently. He said that he'd probably do something later on, probably closer to May. He would be down to come on.
Okay, cool. Those two songs by her are great. Everything we've gotten from Noah is great. I'm looking forward to having them on. Every time we get new music, I'm just more and more impressed. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm waiting for the fucking other shoe to drop, waiting for the Sounds Bad shoe to drop, and it doesn't seem to be ever dropping.
Nope. People been up in their game.
I dig it.
Praise the Lord.
Yep.
Praise the Lord, my brothers and sisters.
I'll be looking forward to seeing some live shows. I mean, bars and venues are starting to open back up little by little. I mean, who knows what the live music's going to look like, but
oh yeah, speaking of that, I saw some posts about the Caravan being, you can go in there and get yourself a beer and some pizza and shit. And if you're in San Jose and you're looking for something to do and you're like kind of looking for lunch or whatever, and you want a beer with your lunch, head on over to the Caravan, buy a piece of pizza from them. Make sure they're open first day. Give them a call. See, I don't know what their hours are or whatever. I just saw Patty K post something about that. And I
saw the same.
Yeah, head on over there and buy a piece of pizza. Help that bar stay open, because it's probably been pretty tough on that institution.
And just fucking support the Caravan. Because it's the van, dude.
100%.
It's the van. You got to support the van.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to talk to Dan, who is not from the van, Dan from Art Boutique, about what his streaming setup is like over there.
I was very inquisitive, let's put it this way, because it looked really good. I was like, wow.
They've got to
ask him. Oh, good.
They've got a few DSLR cameras and their main mixer just all piped in to OBS or a program like OBS. So, you remember how good the recordings of the bands all sounded there when you could get them like after the fact and people put out their live albums where they're using that sound system, and they're just, I think they have 2 or 3 high quality DSLRs running into some kind of HDMI capture box, and they're just switching between them. It's a simple setup, but yeah, I've watched a couple of things there too. The video looks great. The audio sounds good. They're like, their game
notes, Dave.
They laid their game down quite flat.
Take notes.
I'm in a 10 by 10 room.
just giving you shit. I'm going to ask him why he never responds to my messages when I ask him to book me at Art Boutique. That's going to be the first thing I ask him. Like, what the fuck, motherfucker?
The world's shortest local love interview.
I'll be like, click. People want to know.
People want to know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Birch Moon Tree? It's been a minute. Nice to see you.
I'm just saying, I would love to see John Renna perform at the Art Boutique. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't sell enough tickets, so I think that's probably the hold up there. I did try to get. He was the first person I asked to have my album released last year, and I didn't get the response I was hoping for. Ended up booking a new spot at Metro City Live. I don't know if they're still going to do shows when they reopen, but it seemed like it was going to be a pretty legit little spot out of Sunnyvale, and Audio Drew's doing the booking there for the last. He booked a couple things there. I'm not sure how many they had actually had before it shut down, but that was Audio Drew's new spot.
Wow.
If it was a new venue, it was probably pretty tough on them because they probably had to. It's not like a more established venue, maybe where they have a relationship with the landlord or whatever. I hope that venue stuck around though, because like.
If I'm not mistaken, there was one show there, and then my show was supposed to be like the second show. So I'm not sure if that other show ended up going off or not. Mine obviously did not, but yeah. Over before it starts.
But check it out. Just as a last thought, just having performed in Rebelskamp for like hella shows. I mean, hella shows. It's like the best shows we participated was a bill up. So put a bill together, man. Like get the bands together and then propose it to Dan. I'm sure he might consider.
Well, I had a proposed kind of lineup, and anyway, moving on. Stoked to see just places opening again, and it'll be cool to see some live music for sure.
I think it might be a while till we see music inside, because it'll be hard to, as things ease up but aren't completely open. It'll be kind of hard to deal with like a punk band or something inside.
Yeah,
asking everybody to like not stand next to each other, and so I think it'll be a little while till we start seeing bands inside. But I don't know. Outside will be cool. Whatever.
Yeah, weather's getting nicer. There might be more outside stuff coming along. Sofa district and stuff.
Fucking just like set up illegally in the park. Whatever.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna go busking in Santa Cruz. Those will be the only gigs I'd be able to get moving forward.
That's not a bad gig. You should try Los Gatos though. Somebody will just only have hundreds and give you one.
We should just start renting like a park space on the weekends.
We
just
mean
move it around.
You mean everybody else deals with it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What about Capitola? Have you? Is there like a kind of a scene out there to perform at?
There is a little scene out there in Capitola, but it's mostly like like cover bands and like upbeat kind of blues stuff. You kind of find out there. It's because it's a lot, very touristy area. So they probably like to pack the places with bands, like full on bands and stuff out there.
Cover bands so people sing along, even though it shouldn't matter. People should just listen to new music, expose themselves to new music.
Yeah.
And I mean, if a song has a good hook or whatever, by the end of it, you can sing along.
Local love, expose yourself.
There's actually a band I'm trying to get on later or in early summer. They're called, it was actually one of the members of Melted State used to be in this band. And why are they slipping my mind? They play out of Capitola all the time. Stone Drifters. Oh. And they have a new album coming out, so I'm looking forward to getting those guys on. But Miles was the old bass player of Melted State, and before they disbanded, and this is his new gig. So It's pretty cool band. Kind of bluesy, blues funk.
Mm-hmm.
So the last couple of weeks we got a bunch of great new music. A couple of weeks ago we got music from something called White Fuzzy Bloodbath. Here's a song by that band called Put It Down. Here's a song by that band called Put It Down. That band is on the peninsula somewhere. White Fuzzy Bloodbath. That was Put It Down. That's new music to us. I don't know if that's new music to them. I don't bother them for more music. It's some fucking straightforward rock and roll. Love that shit.
Yeah, almost reminds me a little bit of Black Cat Path.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Black Cat Path's a little crunchier, but definitely has that same like what was that?
Girth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's growly, but with vibrato and on pitch.
And stank. A lot of stank.
Yeah. A proper stank.
You know a band's good when they have girth.
Proper girth and stank.
Yeah.
Like you know how you have to pick a character on a video game and you get like different you get like there's like three things. It's like is there shimmer, girth, and stank, You just get you fill the 3 bars up according to how much girth, filth, or girth. Well, fuck, I forget now. Girth, shimmer, and stank they have.
Shimmer and stank. That's
Right, like Satabria is all the way up on the shimmer scale.
Mad flavor.
Oh, I think this sounds like it's gonna be a thing. Shimmer and stank.
Shimmer and Stank is like an all-chick punk band.
Shimmer and stank. Everybody.
We all wear crotchless tights.
Shimmer and stank.
I'd be in that band.
Oh,
That
terrible.
shit's funny.
Terrible.
If there's any local music heads out there in that audience, hit !panel in the fucking chat, and you can jump in the chat. I have your beautiful face up here on the screen. You can also call the show at 415-903-PLEX. That's 415-903-7539. Or you can join the Discord voice at discord.me/echoplex. You do any of the last 2 things. It's more like just calling to say hi, though. We're not going to keep you on for a long time. If you want to argue with me, you'll have to wait till like later. Fuck off.
Get to the
Like
chopper.
randomly messaging people the link to jump on. Like, hey, join us.
Get to the chopper. Come.
No.
Like message bombing people the local love link.
I'm telling you, it's the spray and pray method. It works with chemtrails and booking shows. It's like the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's living life for reals.
Spray and pray.
It's like it's like a shotgun.
Curtis caught me off guard on his show a couple of weeks ago. He threw me this invite to join their panel, and I didn't realize what it was. It was like on Messenger, and next thing I knew, I was like on this like his show, and I'm like in the kitchen cooking pork chops, trying to get my kids dinner ready. I was like, I gotta go. It's like the worst timing.
Yeah, I joined the after party, whatever, for Curtis's show every once in a while. It's pretty fun. Curtis does a show on Facebook. I think it's 4 days a week. It's 4 p.m. Pacific over there on the Monkey fan page over there on Facebook. I tune in. I'm usually just lurking, listening in the background while I'm working on something. Good show.
The Bidnass.
Curtis is a real good host. Curtis is a regular around here. He'll be here sometimes. He'll not be here other times, and that's fine with us.
It's called The Bidness, I think his thing is called, right?
Right. His show's
The
called
Bidnass.
His show's called The Business. It's very good. Also, you can find back episodes of it on the YouTube, the Monkey fan page on YouTube. I believe it's at Monkey Ska, but I'm not sure. I think if you just type Monkey Ska into YouTube, you will find their YouTube, even if that's not the name. You just type Monkey Ska into anything, and you will find Monkey, and they're a ska band. And it's pretty good marketing. Because the word monkey is actually quite common, and if they just did not include ska on it, you would not be able to find it anywhere, because there would just be other things called monkey.
Yeah, you would just find videos of monkeys.
Which isn't a bad way to spend your afternoon.
Right? Monkeys are cute. There's a good.
I've been through this whole ordeal before trying to find monkey videos, and YouTube was fucking with me. It was like not trying to let me watch ska music. It was like wanting me to watch monkey videos of like Animal Planet shit. And so I saw, I got into it for a while, watch some fucking monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, also you just got to do monkey ska one word, and you'll always find them. Always.
But when you go down that rabbit hole or that monkey hole,
Monkey hole.
there's no going back.
Wasn't there a movie about that? 12 of
I
them.
forgot why I'd started looking at videos in the first place.
Like I said, not a bad way to spend your afternoon.
Next thing I know, I stumbled into this Twitch place, and then I found these fucking guys.
And
And
then we tell you about QAnon and fuck you all up.
Anyway, we got music. We got a bunch of new music from Cali Ra. This is a cool act out of San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. Also, his Facebook profile, he does not fucking play with people. I love it. Love to see it. Love to see a musician who's out there fucking talking mad shit. This song is called Tar by Kali Ra, and we'll be right back. And when I come back, I will have a vodka drink.
Nice.
What does a man have as his final act? I hear the angels, I hear them coming down. I hear it's time for them to mate. I hear it's time for them to mate. Oh, Mother Mary, help me break their wings. Mother Mary, help me clip their wings. Hands fly like locusts as they cheer for his death. The lioness keeps the focus as he draws his last breath. Mary dips her dress in his blood. Mary dips her dress in his blood. Oh, Mother Mary, help me break their wings. Mother Mary, help me clip their wings. Pavement, concrete engines left heaven raining oil, and all the limbo children left his secrets in the soil. All that soiled money, the valleys filled with honey. All that soiled money left the valleys filled with honey. Mother Mary, help me break their wings. Mother Mary, help me clip their wings.
Tar and Honey.
Tar and Honey.
That's Cali Raw. Never ever ceases to amaze me the variety of different kinds of sounds and styles we have around here. Darkling like
This song made me hungry.
Darkling like this song in the chat. That's good. It's kind of relaxing. A little bit of jazz drums going on. Nice stuff. Nice stuff.
Dave's playing a bunch of music tonight, making me hungry. Salami Joe, Tar and Honey.
That one was like
bro.
that was like a modern day Jim Morrison acid trip.
There's
Yeah, that was really good. I'm super stoked. I didn't know anything about Cali Raw, and then we got their music, and I was like, great. Posting around some of them groups to try to get the music does work. You just got to do it like enough that people see it, but not enough that people hate you because you're always posting about it. It's a fine line.
Yeah.
There's a thin line between love and hate.
I'm realizing most of my friends on Facebook are good for nothing. So
That's all right. Like,
Woo!
it's fine.
Dude.
including my family.
I'm
Don't worry, they're not on here. None of them.
That's the problem. None of them are here.
Yeah,
to hear you talk
exactly. Exactly. If they were on here, then there would be an issue.
shit. Right? They'd be doing their job.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know, man. I wake up.
Patty Kaufman exempt.
I wake up every day, no matter what show it is, like prepared to just do that shit myself. So I don't care if there's one of you, three of you, five of you here. Local love will go on.
That would be right.
Speaking of doing shows,
Go on.
speaking of doing shows by myself, the Media Wench and I both did a show by ourselves last night, and we absolutely murdered the Twitch algorithm.
Damn.
Murder's bad.
Yep. It was almost like a channel that had shows on it, and there was a schedule, right? And then when one show stopped, the other one started. We went on. It was amazing.
That was great. It happened so fast that people's shit didn't break or stop, so it didn't catch it, and so they had to refresh their browser to fucking bring it back up. And but it happened slow enough that Twitch was stupid and thought it was two different shows, and then people got to donate their channel points, and then we got to boost the stream and choo and shit. It was great. Thanks everybody in the chat who was here last night. That was a lot of fun too. We had a great time, man. That fucking those clips on the upfront last night were great. I love having a panel on the Plex, but fucking I also really like doing that show by myself, drinking a little more than I otherwise normally would have. Fuck yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody who hangs out for the other shows. We got all the other shows. I don't know. Also, thank you for hanging out for Local Love. Again, if you're listening to this on the podcast, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/EchoplexMedia. And if you must follow us on Facebook, it's facebook.com/EchoplexMedia until they kick us off.
Until they just pull all our cards.
Right. They're like, anybody associated with this must go now.
I'm really high right now. God damn it.
Me too.
Oh, this is
You know what? I gotta apologize.
Radio on Echoplex Media live.
Yes, that's right. You know what? I'm gonna try to tone down my cussing, and I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't have to
Why?
turn what?
No, I just feel like, you know what? Okay,
I'm
give you a
swearing all
case
the
in point.
time.
Give you a case in point. This really blew me away. So there is an online web music zine and place where a lot of audiophile geeks go to, gearsluts.com.
Gear sluts. All right.
And so what happened was, just real quick, that they changed it to gears, but stop or something like that. And they did so just because they didn't want to offend people.
That's
And
fine.
I just realized that, maybe I got to tone my tone down a little bit.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean-
not like, I wouldn't call my shit such and such a sluts. A lot of my friends
Right,
are women,
right.
but that's a lot different than saying fuck on a Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, fuck.
Fuck is right.
Like, I wanted to make a shirt for Satans and Thetans, right? And on the back of it, I wanted to say, like, I started off with fuck witches and go clear. that was going to be like the thing on the back, right? But I was like, I really don't want to have a shirt that says fuck on it, because then it's like it narrows your market, because people aren't going to wear a shirt. Well, not everybody. Most of our community would, but just in case, because so then I came up with
isn't that the demographic you're trying to get the shirt to? Is
true. But then disregard Xenu and acquired goats was funnier.
Hey, you can grab a Local Love shirt now at the swag shop. That's I'll just do it. It's you just go echoplexmedia.com/support, and there's a link to our swag shop, and I'll put a link in the chat by typing bang swag.
Fuck goats and Xenu. That's what the shirt should say.
No, goats are awesome. Acquire goats. We like goats.
Disregard Xenu and acquire goats.
Yeah, disregard Xenu and acquire goats.
Just so there's some frame of context with the word fuck. It's like fuck Xenu and goats.
no, fuck goats.
Damn.
I don't know. Just spitting out ideas here. Bad ones.
Spitballing.
Oh, okay. So in this corporate meeting we're having here, we're going to talk about donkey balls and sheep. Carry on.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I believe you have a demand.
I had a demand. I forgot that Chris Songco did a song about the Storm Area 51 shit with Lex. And I was listening to Echoplex Radio the other day. You go to eplex.xyz or echoplexmedia.com/live or any of our pages on our website and click the little player. You can request songs on there. You can type in somebody's name and pull up every fucking song that they have that we have in our library. But this song is fucking great. And it just like, I listened to the lyrics because I had it in my earbuds and I was like, oh my God, I forgot about this song. It's so good.
All right. This is Area by Chris Songco featuring a good friend of ours and hopefully a friend of yours, Lex the Lexicon artist.
The 20th of September can't come soon enough, man. I got a mission.
My heart just gave me a mission. Sorry, y'all, but I have to go. Some may call it divine intervention from space or a UFO. My love is waiting for me. I'm sure Nevada knows. So I've been training for weeks. Now I run like Naruto. Hit the ninja. I'm a dodge. All the guards rocking the camouflage. They will never see me. The mirage. Passing through the desert. Soon the two of us together will be living so freely. My garage. Roommates with my parents. Think it's hot. I won't be embarrassed. Let's make it hot. Get Kyle and Karen. It's a Martian night. Gonna lock your love down like Area 51. You'll be happy for weeks. Home alone, now I'm clapping them cheeks. Yeah. Gonna lock your love down like Area 51. You'll be happy for weeks. Home alone, now I'm clapping them cheeks. Area, wanna see if you're in the area. Maybe you can come to my area. Out of this world, I'll be your boy, you'll be my girl. Area 51. Area, wanna see if you're in the area. Maybe you can come to my area. I'll be your boy, you'll be my girl. Out of this world, Area 51.
I was just a girl living out in the corner of my world, just a teenage alien. Then my planet was invaded. I was separated from my parents and I'll never see them again. They got me on a ship, I was shipped to a desert on a place made of soil and sediment. Then they locked me in a prison. I became a victim of their top secret experiments. But lately I've been hearing that it's nearly over. I finally see an end to my years of torture. They're trying to make us think that it's just a joke, but I know September 20th is getting closer. When I see them running with their arms back, guards shooting at them, and I wonder how they got that far. I believe they'll be right in there charging, finally free by my Prince Charming.
Gonna lock your love down like Area 51.
You'll be perfect for me, tall and strong with a sexy fuzzy.
Gonna lock your love down like Area 51.
You'll be perfect for me, take me home, we'll be sex in 4 weeks.
Area, wanna see if you're in the area. Maybe you can come to my area. Out of this world, I'll be your boy, you'll be my girl. Area 51. Wanna see if you're in area. Maybe you can come to my area. I'll be your boy, you'll be my girl. I'll be this Area 51.
That was Area 50. That was just Area by Chris Songco and Lex the Lexicon artist. Like how he mentioned clapping cheeks. If you remember, everybody was talking about, I'm going to storm that place and clap those alien cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also really glad that a bunch of stoners did not, in fact, try to storm Area 51 because they would have got mowed down.
Can you believe that this September,
clapping.
2 years ago?
That fucking song, that gal that wrote that, like, come on government, let us in. We just want to see an alien. And then we hit her up and like, we're doing a show and we're going to talk about storming Area 51. Can we use your song? And she like emailed me back with something along the lines of, I'm like really mad that you didn't email me about this yesterday. Yes, of course you can use my song.
Those are the best return emails.
We get great return emails when we ask people for stuff because it's stuff that we need and stuff that belongs on what we're doing. So we don't usually get a lot of no's.
That's great.
It's great. It's great out there if you are a content creator or whatever, and there's a music artist you like, especially if they're a smaller artist, you want to use their music in your content, just hit them up. They'll probably say yes. We do have a call in real quick. It looks like we got a Birch Moon Tree up in the Discord. What's up, Birch Moon?
Okay, am I queued up?
You're on.
I have to ask the media wench if she likes my new sticker.
I don't see a sticker.
Can you see it? It says feminism, Satanism, coffee, and cats.
You're going to have to post a picture of it in Discord. We only have your audio up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I got this, was it Cara color for my grays? And I was just curious if you knew anything about that.
No.
Okay. Just curious. I don't know how to get on the live stream with my video, but I just wanted to call in.
This is a local music show, so the live stream isn't open for like everybody tonight. That's Saturday.
I hear you. I do miss a good live cover band. I saw like this guy playing music tonight outside this restaurant I went to. It was bizarre to be in a pandemic outside. It makes you miss a good bar, you know?
Yeah.
Or a packed club.
Yeah. For sure.
Or underground ravey rave. Or black party.
Who would have thought that we'd be in this decade, like 2 decades later, and where some of us raver kids would wear the face mask out of choice, and now we have to wear face masks.
Well, now there's a greater variety of them available, so whenever the ravey raves come back and you would like to re-don that apparel, your selection will be
more
greatly improved.
My friend that's a total raver girl, she sent me these 2 face masks that are like total raver style. But I still don't want to even go out to an outdoor forest party, if that makes sense. I'm still kind of
Not yet. No. We're getting there, though.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
One day at a time.
That we are. Moving forward.
All right. Well, I'm going to post this picture of the feminism, Satanism, coffee, and cats. It's a sticker that I've been debating about putting on my car. But I just want to say hi. I missed you guys. I've thought about you, but I've been doing life, you know?
Yep.
Good. Well, do life.
Hang out in chat and spread them. Hang out in chat and spread them good vibes.
Respect.
All right. Well, it was good chatting with you guys. Talk to you another time.
Talk to you later.
All right. Anybody in the chat's welcome to jump on and say hi. You can call at 415-903-7539, 415-903-PLEX, or you can jump in the Discord and say hi by joining Echoplex Media live voice chat or whatever. You'll see DJ Bob wearing the Madison Star Moon mask, holding it down in the voice channel. So we had mentioned Black Cat Path a little bit earlier, and I feel like we should play a Black Cat Path. So what I have queued up here is a song called Give It Back. And yeah, this song's great. And fucking shout out to Black Cat Path.
They care. These songs, they stay. They seem to want to say, oh, they don't give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. We fight, we stand alongside the working man. Oh, they don't care. These points they made, they're only for their sake. Oh, they don't give it back. 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 Railroads are paid. They don't give it back. Their souls are saved. They don't give it back. Their homes are paid. They don't give it back. Their sons are saved. They don't give it back. Railroads are paved. They don't give it back. Their homes are saved. They don't give it back. These wars are waged. They will give it back. These arms are raised. They will give it back. 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 Give it back.
Give It Back by Black Cat Path. And it's almost over. Hold on. Now it's over.
That takes me back to the living room studio days.
Yeah, we've had their music
And,
for a very long fucking time, haven't we?
Back in them days, we had
That's like
20 or
5
more
years ago.
motherfuckers. Yeah. Had a lot of motherfuckers in the living room, kitchen.
I bet John
always.
Renner knows everybody in Black Cat Path. Who was in
You know,
Black Cat Path 5 years ago, John?
I couldn't even tell you, honestly. I was just wondering. I hadn't heard from them in a little while, so I didn't really know those guys. I only seen them play like once or twice, actually.
Isn't Mike Hickle in that band? No, that's Joan and the Rivers.
Joan and the Rivers. We had some interesting times with Joan and the Rivers.
Probably some of the best conversations that we had in the early Local Love days that still live on and are legendary to this day. Like the ultimate question. We haven't asked the question in a while.
All right, everybody, check this out. Here's the question. Remember in the before times when you could go to like a beach party? Well, if you went to a beach party, there was a vast beach and the water was fairly warm in the ocean. Like you weren't going to fucking freeze, right? So it wasn't in Santa Cruz. Let's say you went to a beach party in Maui. And all of a sudden, your tummy started to gurgle and your intestines started to feel a little weird. And you're like, fuck, I have to take a shit. So the question is, do you swim out into the ocean and hope you can swim away from your own shit? Or do you go far away from everybody and dig a hole? Those are the two options you have on the beach.
The answer's simple. You go shit on a turtle.
What if it's a sea
Find a
turtle?
whole ass turtle.
Yeah.
What if the turtle's swimming?
The power of the ocean, it's self-cleansing. So that's where I'm going to shit, is out with the sea turtles.
Out with the sea turtles.
Yeah.
Sea
turtles.
Hey guys,
turtles.
don't come in this area for like a couple minutes till the ocean cleanses itself, and I've cleansed myself.
Filter that shit
Swimming area
out.
for about 35, 45 minutes.
We got Rena's answer, sort of. Juan?
I caught that laugh. Man, I'm just saying that I think that stank and Gene is
Juan, ocean or hole?
I'm going with ocean.
All right. Meaty Wench?
I think my answer has changed since I answered this the first time. And instead of I think I have changed from shitting in the ocean to digging a hole.
Okay, we have hole now, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Chat, do any of you have an answer?
Let's see what the chat says.
There's supposedly like some people in there.
Oh, we have some holes. We have some oceans. Let's see.
I don't see any.
Yeah.
I don't see any answers. Nobody's going to answer this dumbass question.
Only us
chat's
on
please.
local.
Yeah.
That was,
They're bigger stoners than we are, so I wouldn't expect much from them. So, but,
Darkling says she finds the bathroom. That's the point, Sissy. You can't find the bathroom. There is no bathroom.
Yeah,
it's ocean or hole.
We got ocean from Alabaster.
Oceans. Of course.
If you dig a hole, then you could bury the shit like a cat, and nobody
Darkling
is the
digs a hole.
wiser. Won't catch me coughing a squat. Okay, alley bastard. Igloo says they'll rupture their intestines instead.
Oh shit. Man.
I think the ocean people, though, I think like we would try that, and then we would wish we had dug a hole.
Yeah.
Because like I bet that turd just follows you all the way back to shore, no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would take my chances of getting cleansed and cleaned by the ocean.
Like you would have to swim out
there
pretty far.
Well, you know, I guarantee you wouldn't attract sharks that way.
Maybe
Sharks
maybe
be
you
like, "What
attract
the
a brown shark.
Yeah. brown starfish.
A big brown shark came.
Oh, Alabaster brings up a good point. You probably don't.
Stuck.
Alabaster brings up a good point. You probably make the clean getaway in the ocean because you probably didn't think to bring TP. It never occurred to you. You might have to take a shit on the beach.
Exactly. Yeah, it's gonna all trickle down your leg. You have a shit leg for the rest of the day.
It's like a natural bidet, saltwater bidet.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey man, what's that on your leg? Oh, it's not shit. If that's what you're thinking,
Seaweed.
I mean, how are you going to
Seaweed.
explain that? You go back to the beach party, you know.
You go, like, I don't know, like if you've already been in the ocean and you got shit on yourself, and then there's still a little bit on you when you get out of the ocean, you just fucking get out of the ocean, run like 30 feet either direction, and then hope that the shit like isn't like there isn't a current bringing it to follow you. And you just jump back in the ocean.
You're like, well, man, there's some coconut trees over there, and it's really muddy, so don't go near the coconut trees. Where
No
it's
mud
muddy.
trees.
Yeah,
You run back to the party. You're like, nobody
not
goes swimming.
mud butt.
You're like, I just did a thing to the ocean that no one should have ever done to the ocean. Don't go swimming right now.
I think I just killed a whale. It's a
Damn it,
sperm
Donnie's
whale.
gonna come over here and point at it now.
I fucking forgot. I want to say that the cats from Joan and the Rivers are the ones who brought the question up.
I think that I'm pretty sure it is.
It might even been Mike
You're
Hickle.
right.
Mike Hickle. Sounds like
Mike Hickle.
Sounds like Mike Hickle. I don't know him that well, but I've interviewed him a couple times, and I know what kind of shit he'll say on the radio show.
Right.
Look, man, fish shit in the ocean every day.
So that's
True.
a Joan and the Rivers. You can just go look up Joan and the Rivers on our website, and you'll find an interview with them. It'll be the first one. I want to say it was like 2016 was the date on that, and it was Just such a good show. The two funnest shows that I think we had were that one, and I want to say Satabria, when fucking Keviano yelled at his fucking friend. He's like, "You're on a podcast, bro." So funny. That's the name of that episode, by the way. It's just Local Love episode whatever part 2. You're on a podcast, bro.
That's great. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you can find all the back episodes of Local Love on our website. If you're checking it out on your podcatcher, it cuts off at like 104 episodes. Not because there's any problem with anything. It's just like the length of an RSS feed. It can only be so long. And so it cuts off after a certain number of episodes. So you can go to our website and go all the way back to episode 1. Don't go back to our website and listen to episode 2 of the Sunday show, though, please. If I ever run for office, I'll have to delete that. I'm trying to think of other fun guests people could go check out. The first time we had Sweet High on, that was in the Purple Studio, and Nahal and Austin. No, that was the second time we had them, and Nahal and Austin and Gary Greenberg came. And that was in the Purple Studio. That was really good. Their live performance on that was really good. But the first time we had Sweet High on, it was really funny because I had forgotten Josh's name like the last 2 times I saw him, and then all during the show I kept pretending I had forgotten his name, and he was getting pretend mad at me. It was a brilliant moment in poorly done radio.
I think the first time that we had Kenny Thomas and the Southern Baptist on was funny because it was chaos.
Right. I couldn't even break in to like play a fucking song. It was amazing. It was now that fucking fuck that, dude. That shit won't happen to me ever again on my own show. Fuck that. But yeah, that was a good show because he did the Tom Shane voice. Like once we got him like a little bit under control and it got a little back and forth going, he started answering us as Tom Shane from the Diamond Center, which was really funny.
I'm Tom Shane.
Yeah, there's
now you have a friend in the diamond business.
There's hundreds. If you count parts 1 and 2 as their own episode, there's hundreds of back episodes of Local Love on our website, and like all these bands we play. Some of them are real funny because the fucking people come in and smoke too much weed and then they start rambling, but then they're like totally easy to reel in because they're just high.
I'll exit the building. Thank you.
So here's a question that I can pose.
Guilty.
Here's a question that we could pose to everybody in the chat. What should we call the 420 show? Because I just have it tentatively called the Smoke-a-thon, but that's just what Local Love was the Smoke-a-thon.
Local Love's 420 twin Smoke-a-thon.
It's all heckin' thick ass smoke streamy boy.
That's a fucking great name.
2020 Megathon Smoke-a-thon party or something.
Stanky and Salami or whatever it was.
Stanky and Shane.
All right, everybody, think about that a little bit. Pray on it. No, don't pray on it. Think about that a little bit, and we're gonna play some FTB because the chat's been fucking like. Funny enough, the fucking thing the chat that Alabaster just said is one of the lines in this song. This is FTB Sleep Deprivation, and we'll be right back. And you better have named. Actually, what was that name again, Meaty Wench?
The Smoke-a-thon?
No, the other one. The Smoky Boy stream.
Oh, heckin' thick Smoky Boys. I don't know.
Anyway, this is FTB Sleep Deprivation. We'll be right back.
Down and dirty, monkey spanking. I've been voodoo lounging up outside the blanket. Back to the fact that I relapse. I'm more wild than a child up in Michael Jack's lap. Now you're envious of what? These big old nuts. One bust dust, the other pump rust. So with the audible smoke signal, rock, flick and bust. Kinda shy around them ladies, I be like, oh shit. Why the downtown clubs keep taking my ducks? The chicken as she cross the road because she goes wherever she clucks. And late at night, y'all can cry for a miracle. Dance around the flames of the shadow, beat ritual. Arrive my mechanical snail all the way to hell. And while we're on the way, can we stop off at the brass rail? Why? So I can blow the rest of my mail. A girl's a shake tail, cause you know it never fail. Neon lights, flicker like a beacon through the night, reflecting all the echoes in my mind, reflecting all the echoes in my neon lights, flicker like a beacon through the night, reflecting all the echoes in my mind, reflecting all the echoes in my funk-induced Sleep deprivation got me on the wrong style, rocking on the wrong station. Funk induced. Sleep deprivation, we can sleep when we die. Now let's all get high. Funk induced. Sleep deprivation got me on the wrong style, rocking on the wrong station. Funk induced. Sleep deprivation, we can sleep when we die. Now let's all get high. Been flapping in the wind in the city of sharks. And with the broken hearts and then the rat race falling on your fat face. Out of place, Bay Area, mass hysteria, bad haze. Microclimate, the streets of Oakland, it won't stay silent. Got me split wide open, jumping off the Golden Gate into the ocean. Cause I can't relate to all my people in the city. San Jose, all the way to the real nitty gritty. It's a tough titty, make my attitude shitty, but fuck your pity. All my peoples are you with me where you at? Stone and E, wholehearted, retarded, artifact. Neon lights, flickering like a beacon through the night, reflecting all the echoes in my mind, reflecting all the echoes in my neon lights, flicker like a beacon through the night, reflecting all the echoes in my mind, reflecting all the echoes in my fucking juice. Sleep deprivation got me on the wrong style, rocking on the wrong station. Fucking juice. Sleep deprivation, we can sleep when we die. Now let's all get high. Fucking juice. Sleep deprivation got me on the wrong style, rocking on the wrong station. Fucking juice. Sleep deprivation, we can sleep when we die. Now let's all get high.
Sleep Deprivation by FTB. I like how they mentioned San Jose landmarks.
Yep.
Drew Z is basically a San Jose landmark.
So is Curtis.
Curtis is a San Jose landmark.
He has to carry a plaque around with him. It's very inconvenient.
It's like an information. No, it's like one of those things when you like in a museum and you walk up and you scan the QR code on your phone and it like tells you like about the thing you're looking at.
Curtis has to wear a QR code around San Jose so people can scan him as they're walking down fucking sofa.
Right. We should all get shirts that have a QR code on it that can that you scan them. But the QR code says this person is the host of Local Love, and it just like reads it out. There's got to be a way to do that. We know an out of work, independently wealthy software engineer. There's definitely a way to do that.
We do.
There's a way.
Man, I see. I hear an opportunity in there.
Yeah. What if you had a QR code and you said no, just scan it, and then it fucking the phone started reading out like via audio that you were John Renna, the host of Local Love, and like we have great shows on Tuesday night, and you can check out the podcast. People would be like, "What the fuck?" They just
bring up all the links. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
They'd be like, "I'm never watching that show. That was the creepiest experience of my life."
Should put the QR codes on their related T-shirts in the swag shop.
Sweet, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a QR code on my tattooed on my forehead.
Don't do that. That's horrible.
Oh, no.
That's like
what the fuck is that? I'll be like, why don't you scan it and find out?
That's like the Web 2.0 version of getting a barcode like on the inside of your arm.
I got it from Bill Gates. What, you jealous?
I'll get it on the inside of my chops here.
Damn.
I'm never going to work again anyway, so. Letting the wife take over. Early retirement. Yeah.
Yay.
And this is the first thing that I've done with my retirement. I built this awesome backboard.
pretty cool.
So proud of myself.
Pretty cool.
Need some lights.
Looks fantastic.
What you need to do now with your retirement is purchase a red light.
I have red lights. They're over here, though.
Oh yeah,
Here,
that seems far.
I'll go turn them on. Oh, when we're on the next break, I'll turn them on.
I was going to say that seems far. I don't want to put you out.
Well, just have to turn lights off to get them illuminated.
We need a fucking rich benefactor so that like I can just send everybody like a bright ass light that just knows what time it is and changes colors based on the time.
What we're saying is we need $15,000 a month. Patreon.com/Echoplex.
That's like the bare minimum for you. That'd be the bare minimum for you and me to
month.
do this. It's not like sending out gear kind of shit. That's like replacing all the money we make from the other things we do, plus putting like the kind of investment each month into this thing that makes a difference. Like that's like the bare minimum. I'd much rather have $22,000 a month to just spend.
We've been asking for $15,000 a month for so long. Now we need $22,000 a month.
That's right. There's a joke in there somewhere.
There's no end to how much we really need.
Well, because now we need staff.
You know, exactly.
We have to support our staff.
No,
I mean that's like
us
that's like
unpaid
real
interns
studio.
can only work for so long.
That's like real studio somewhere money. Anyway, I got this other song since Rena was saying he was hungry earlier. This is Midnight Snack by Food Metal.
Yes.
Thank
Food Metal is the shit.
It is, and James Perry hates that album so much.
No, my take is that he hates that everyone always wants, like, yells Food Metal at him at the fucking events. It's not that he's like unhappy with the product there. It's like if Rebelskamp, if it wasn't just us, but it was like literally people they'd never met yelling "Play Huxtable" at them at every event instead of just like me and Randall or whatever.
Fair enough.
I was actually messaging with James yesterday.
He's a nice guy, dude. I love James Perry.
Super nice guy, him and his wife Michelle, and they're wrapping up their album, so they'll be looking forward to possibly come on the show in a couple months when they're closer to dropping the album, and possibly grace Local Love with a performance as well. They put on some pretty amazing live performances from their chapel there, so
they're the homies. I mean, one night James could just be bored and pop in like the Kool-Aid Man. I mean,
yeah,
James and like they came to visit us, and we were going to have Red Light, and then other people couldn't make it, and they were like, well, we're going to be in the Bay Area that night, so we did a Local Love Red Light, or a Local Love Catterday, I'm sorry, and I made James like read out of some Scientology book, and he did a great job. Fucking Michelle was talking about how there's a difference between a kiwi fruit and a New Zealander. Like, we had a fantastic conversation. They were so nice and so funny. Like, I had met James before, but I hadn't met Michelle. And they were just, it was just me and them here. Like, and they just like stepped into that role of helping me, make the show interesting and good. And they're fucking amazing people. I was especially impressed with Michelle. She's so funny and so smart. Yeah. She came in, she's like, oh, I'm a little nervous. I've never been on a radio show. And then a half an hour in, she was like talking over me and cracking wise. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, she's super.
We make people feel comfortable.
I actually met them for the first time at your birthday party. It was at what was the place? Luna Park Palace.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Brandon Eisenberg's place.
Right.
Yeah,
she brought you a fucking
Eisenberg's.
cake, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I had her make my birthday cake.
Delicious too.
Yeah.
Then no longer gorgeous after it was delicious, though.
Right, but I gave her like 2 rules, and then I said, whatever you want other than that. She's like, really? I'm like, fucking do it, dude. Make it for about 20 people.
Don't knock the hustle, and don't fuck with the artist.
Mm-hmm. Give him the idea and let him run with it. I can't wait till the first fucking big gig at her chapel. I can't wait till she lets me book a gig at her chapel.
I think I just fucking want them to invite us over for dinner and like drinks, and we can fucking pass out in one of the million, like pass out in the pews. There's no pews there anymore, but
there's no pews.
Yeah, or fucking take a couple mics up there and do a spooky show from a fucking chapel.
Oh, she would be 100% down with that. They both would be.
Darkling would meet us there too, because that's like halfway. Up in Sacramento, basically.
Butter Creek.
Fuck yeah! Like I'm fucking, and yeah, like I was saying, I don't think he's like mad at the final product of Food Metal. He's just probably, after putting out that Food Metal thing, I'm telling you, for 5 straight years, like some of his biggest fans and biggest supporters were like yelling Food Metal at him from the audience. Like, I got one more. They're like, French fries.
I did buy that album though, because they had a couple of copies of it left. I think they had 7 copies of it left, and I bought one.
Yeah, you didn't hate it enough to not take your money for it.
I mean, yeah, he's like canceled himself and sold out of albums. I guess that's just the trend.
Is selling out of your own album a form of cancel culture? We'll have to ask Fox News. Like,
I've never achieved that, so.
Also, it's been 4 years since Zalians came out.
Holy shit!
It has
4 years.
It has.
Wow.
Because that came up in my Facebook memories. Actually, I think it was. No. It was 3 years.
Yeah, 18, and right? Not 17 that it came out.
Right, but the one of the flyers for the show came up in my The release party came up in my Facebook memories.
Also, we had Frankenstein like a
That
full
was
6
nice.
months before the whole fucking album came out. And we had that shit in 17 for Halloween, the Halloween show 17.
Yep.
They're like, I got something for you. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
that
no,
night
this
was
is so
amazing.
good.
Mm.
Great album.
Oh man, you mentioned Zalians. I feel like this song, Put Your Hands Together, featuring Phil Zigs of Relapse, is like sort of what we have to do right now. I feel like it's just what we have to do right now. The song's a
We
little
need
bit
to get
long.
that guy on.
Now,
Everybody hang out.
Quail.
Fucking put your hands together. Groove out. This is the Rebelskamp featuring Phil Zigs. This is Put Your Hands Together. If you clap by yourself in front of your laptop, nobody's going to judge you because nobody can see you.
Right.
Let me see you do it like this one time. You take your right hand, you take your left hand, you put it up in the sky, and you put them together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. See one time, 'cause I wanna see everybody get down to the groove, moving their body. Let me see one time, everybody get down to the groove. Put your hands together. 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 Listen. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. I see you now. Put them up in the air so I see you. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. How many times you will ever find yourself putting your hands together? As a church, when we're standing together. Either praying or you're doing your thing. Either praying or you're doing your thing. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. What's that Pastor don't know how to protect himself. Oh no, he your soul, your heart. I need you to let it go. Your soul, your heart. I need you to let it go. Come on. That's right.
Groovy, baby.
Put Your Hands Together featuring Phil Zigs of Relapse by Rebelskamp. Meaty Wench, I do understand that you need to take your leave and you had needed some walking out music.
Yeah. Because I gotta get up like at fucking 4:45 and shit. That'll be interesting. There's a song by Dirtbag Dan that I also always forget about that sometimes I'm reminded of by Echoplex Radio. That's called Socials. That is hella relevant.
Peace out. Thanks for joining us on the panel tonight. Socials by Dirtbag Dan.
And I know. Blame it on the internet, ain't that about a bitch? Everybody got opinions, don't nobody give a shit. If you bitch about who hitting while you sitting on the bench, you fighting, they don't listen. It doesn't make no sense when you trying to build a bridge and they put up another fence. Everybody's on the fence, everybody is offended by the film you recommended. Now they're saying you're suspended. All the messages you sending, all the people you unfriended, cause you decide to end it before you type a sentence. Think about who follows you, and then when you follow through, you should know it's all on you. They will judge your every move, they be looking hella close, spelling check on every post, arguing with hella folks. What's the point? You disagree and get pissed with me, regardless of history. I don't like how it sits with me. This relationship's history. I won't make it a mystery. I'll be blocking you publicly so I can't see the fuckery. When you say you don't fuck with me, I'm emotional. Luckily, you can't tell through my typing. I post a meme and you like it. Set a trap, you're invited. That's when I strike like I'm lightning. Probably call you a racist. All caps and all facts and all of your faces. Now I'm all in your DMs from the AM to PM. Are you staying or leaving? You never stated a reason. You tell me who you believe in, I'll tell you I don't believe him. And if you saying you hate him, then why you paying to see him? Who you think you're deceiving? Who is this in this picture? Makeup on all of your blisters. You're just a fish with some whiskers. Are you a Mrs. or Mr.? Somebody's brother or sister? You send her money to visit, but she ain't showing up. Everybody's underground, everybody's blowing up. Everybody know it all, but don't nobody know enough. Protected by a government that no one trusts. We could win if we could work together now, but no one does. Show them love, be a hater, up them now, diss them later. Hope you die on Instagram, then in person shake your hand. Sitting down at my computer, this is where I take a stand. First they got some hate for Dan, then they got a plate for Dan. Maybe we should take a break, all of this is getting old. Stupid people vindicated, idiots are getting bold. Even the president's a Twitter troll. The next president will be elected via Twitter poll. Bong.
Fucking Dirtbag Dan, Socials. That's fucking 2 minutes of fire.
Dirtbag?
Dirtbag's another real good guest to have because he has or had a YouTube show for a very long time. So he like fucking just takes over the show and hosts it and is like, dude, play more music. What the fuck?
Those are always good guests to have.
He's like, why are y'all showing up on time? He shows up. He's like, what's going on here? He's like, why does this look like people are here to like do something? It's like really funny. Yeah, he was like, everybody here seems organized. He's like, I don't understand. Dirtbag Dan's super cool though. I probably would have never met him if not for Local Love. But I might have met him through like Juan in the Rebelskamp or whatever. But I got to talk to him and we interviewed him a couple times. Fucking super nice guy. Fucking super like practical, and, like easy to get along with.
Well, that's got to be like the amazing takeaway of all this is all the cool people and musicians and artists that you get to meet along the way. You know?
Yeah, it's not the listeners, it's the friends you met along the way.
Mm-hmm.
The journey. Listeners.
It's the journey, my friend.
Juan started this show with me, and we decided on a Thursday to start the show, and then the following Tuesday we had the show, and it was exactly Tuesday at 9 p.m. And it was just every Tuesday at 9 p.m. for like fucking 2.5 years from there.
It blew my mind, dude. The next day, you had the whole motherfucking thing set up. I was like, whoa.
I was like, hey, we got music from 3 bands. You're like, what? And then the next day I'm like, hey, we got music from 4 more bands. And we didn't have enough music at the beginning, but we had more than we should have. We didn't even rip anybody's CDs that they had left here or anything either. We had everybody mail it to us. Fucking Maya was like, oh yeah, you have my CD, I'll mail it to you. So I was thinking copyright. Like I was like, we have to have a digital paper trail. But yeah, we were up the next Tuesday. It was amazing. Or maybe not. Listen to the first episode of Local Love at echoplexmedia.com and tell us.
I would even add that as things progressed, it was like you could see this trend towards higher quality audio, and just amount of, I could tell there was a lot of research and thought you put into this, putting this whole thing together. Which, by the way, is a very modular kind of vibe.
You're wrong. This whole thing's like the building of it was ad hoc, like just like inserting things as I went to see what happened. Now everything's fucking feature freeze, man. Fuck that shit. We don't need no more features. What we need to do is be better broadcasters now. Like, so, like,
word.
Yeah, like when we first started and Steve was operating that fucking mixer, and like right in the middle of fucking one of the shows, like channel 3 just died on his fucking old ass mixer. It's so funny. Somebody was talking and then like in the middle of a sentence, their channel just died.
Always hit on Steve.
And Steve was like, channel 3 never knew you. And just moved him over to channel 7 or what the fuck ever. And we kept going. It was so weird.
Oh yeah, the old switcher is very funny.
I think he had like a fucking one of them old 32 channel Yamaha mixers, and like only 9 of the channels fucking worked on it. It was amazing. It's the worst piece of gear ever to do this on. It was funny as fuck.
I'm sure he tried selling that to me once, or probably to all of us at some point.
He knew better than to try to sell it to me when he moved north from here. When he moved in with his girl from here.
So you're saying that mixer got around? Oh, nice.
Steve was always good though for helping me pick gear, because I was like mad at a piece of gear, and Steve's like, you bought that piece of gear because you wanted a better piece of gear. Go buy the better piece of gear. Sell the shitty piece of gear. And then I did that, and he was right. And then I ran out of channels, and he said, see that better piece of gear I told you to buy? You can buy an expansion box for it for $500. Go buy that. And then I waited 6 months and did that. Steve's a smart guy to have around. I like Steve.
He's good for advice. He's, you think about the bands that he's been in too over the years. He's left his footprint here in the San Jose scene. I got a lot of respect for that guy.
I just know that fucking when I was like, hey, when we did the first sofa, me and Steve sat up, smoked hella weed. We're like drawing out different like ways to wire up the system, because we were broadcasting live from the acoustic stage at Sofa. And then it was just so cool because we were drawing this out. And then he said, why are we drawing this? He's like, if we draw all these out, then we make them on the computer. Why don't we just start making them on the computer? And then we made them. And the first one we did was right. It was great. Yeah. Steve is good people.
Great dude.
I miss Steven. Miss you, buddy.
So
yeah,
we were talking about Joan in the Rivers, a story about poop in the beach. Well, this is Joan in the Rivers. This song is called A Chick Named Tim.
Skateboard past the cops and then pass out on the floor. when I see her out of the corner of my eye. She was sucking on cellophane, stretched out across the meadow. She was sucking on cellophane. It's starting to wear me out. So we drank all night, then we drank all day. Oh, trumpet player got his content away. We'll go, we'll make it all up before it rains. Fuck it, we run, change the changes. With beer in my mouth and blood in my nose. A piece of pizza in my hand and my throat is full of smoke and I only really like you when you're drunk. I only really like you when you're drunk. I only really like you when you're drunk. I only really like you. I only really like you. I only really like you when you're
That was a chick named Tim by Joan and the Rivers. I think it tells a powerful story.
Solid jam.
No,
I could tell I had Juan just captivated.
Got me caught up on it, man. Caught up.
Juan was grooving. You can't see him because there's like a still image that goes up on the stream, but Juan was
I was just
grooving.
picturing them live the whole time, like just one of those great live bands and shows.
It would be nice to just be able to see a show. To be honest, it'd be like nice to go out there and catch a show somewhere. You know,
Right about now, if I heard there was some guy playing Milli Vanilli off of a Discman through a big sound system in a field, I might go dance.
Not shocked.
How far would you go
For that? I mean, that field better be pretty nearby.
How about
what would you do for a Klondike bar and for a Milli Vanilli concert in the middle of a cornfield?
Now, a Milli Vanilli concert in the middle of a cornfield is a different proposition from somebody playing Milli Vanilli off their Discman through big speakers. I'm just saying.
So it's the same product.
No, it's the same product, except the fact that there's a Milli Vanilli concert is just hella cool and hella self-aware. Like, after all this time, if they just came back and did a concert and did that fucking running in place shit like they were doing to that music they didn't sing before, it would kill. It would slay. It would be sold out everywhere that it went.
I'm into it.
Totally. I was hoping you would get like a opposing response or something, but you're like, I'm into it.
I'm into it. I mean,
they should just get also like opening up for them should be like a fake band, and they should license like music from Jamiroquai or whatever, and the fake band pretends to play Jamiroquai. It would slay. It would be so funny.
Oh wow.
Jamiroquai would never let
street band.
I don't think the Jamiroquai band would let them do it, but there'd be some band like Casey and the Sunshine Band. Maybe they're hurting for royalties right now. Who knows?
Probably not. Probably. I think we're all hurting for royalties right now.
Not me. The pandemic's been pretty good for me, like covering my expenses on this thing here.
I did want to raise a question. I don't know if it's too off topic or whatever, but
we talked about shitting in the ocean earlier.
True. But the question is, has streaming royalties for artists, have they gotten any better over the last couple years?
No, you're in the wrong game. If you're trying to stream your shit on Spotify, you're in the wrong game. If you're a musician trying to stream, you probably shouldn't have your shit on Spotify. Or if you do, like that Chris Songco method, where he has his stuff on Spotify, but then when people search for Chris Songco, his Twitch channel shows up in the search. And if the people like his music, they show up on his channel, and he does weird things with like a money gun.
Oh, wow.
Chris Songco's killing it on Twitch. We raid him all the time. Like, when I don't know.
So you're saying
we raid goth DJs and Chris Songco when our show's done, because we fucking usually terrorized people's psyche enough that we should send them somewhere pleasant.
I mean, I learn something new every day.
But the royalties, these streaming services, the small artists are getting fucked because everybody's going and listening to their music and they're not making any fucking money on it. And the streaming services are either losing money and they have weird venture capital from Peter Thiel or something, or they're making money and then like none of it goes to the artists.
Well, most of us are used to not making any money at it, or at least I'm not. I'm used to not making any money at it. So
I thought you knew the Rebelskamp was the golden cow. It just shits turds of gold.
Yeah, the Alien CDs still just pumping out massive royalties for them.
I don't know about that.
Well, it's like, wait a minute, are these guys fucking around or do they think we're rich?
No, I mean, it's just, no, I only ask because it's like, I would like to see some subsidization of the music industry where a couple of billion can go towards, funding artists. Like, how, correct me if I'm wrong, John, but don't they, in the United Kingdom, didn't they pay artists to be artists if artists wanted to be artists? Like,
I don't fucking know.
That sounds like how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck a painting?
I mean, France gives an extra day off of work, so I mean, they do weird shit over there that we don't do here. And
funding the arts.
On that subject, San Francisco is going to start doing a UBI of $1,000 for some artists. They're going to start writing checks to people for $1,000 just to be an artist in San Francisco. I figure,
awesome.
I figure if San Jose does that, they'll start writing checks to people for $1,000 to be a streamer, and they'll be like, "Well, fuck, I don't live in San Jose."
It'll never fucking happen.
Why?
San Jose doesn't, because the city doesn't give a shit about arts and artists.
Well,
and
they
music.
do insofar as they want them to go to San Francisco or Oakland where they belong, right? Like, that's how the city is like treated art and music. Like, y'all are probably old enough. There was a time where First Street was just cracking, like, and if you went like past south or like east or west of the courthouse or whatever, where Sofa is now, there was like that pool hall. There were all these bars and clubs and restaurants.
I remember it.
Like the late 90s through like 2004, and all of a sudden that went away, and there were just police everywhere.
Yeah,
I remember that too. It was a crazy transition. Yeah.
Openly hostile to the arts. Like, I don't care. Like, oh, it's like a club, there's a DJ playing, well, whatever. They're
everything
listening
went
to music.
downhill when Cactus Club closed. I'm just
right.
Being stupid. No, but I mean, there was just so many more venues back then that for people to do their thing at. Now it's like everybody's trying to squeeze into the same couple of venues here in San Jose, and it's like the ones that actually do have a decent, like the Art Boutique or the Ritz. I mean, you kind of got to be somebody or know somebody to get a gig in there. I mean, I don't know. I just think they've done a good job at like getting what they wanted, and that was to like nudge like the artist and the music out and to bring the corporate money in. And
and that's a little bit weird because it's not like these tech firms are all in downtown. They're all like on North First, right? They're not at First in Santa Clara. They're at like First in Charcot, like all the way down past the airport. So I don't know, like All these people that work at these other places, like all these people that work at these places. Oh, I know why. Because like when you go out in San Jose, it's all dudes. It doesn't matter. We have like a huge problem. It doesn't matter where you're at. It's all dudes. Sometimes there's like 30% women at the Caravan, but it's just all dudes.
Yeah. Sausage fest. Sausage engineering.
Why? What do you mean? It's fucking Google and Apple and Facebook.
I mean, I kind of thought there would have been like more in the hopes of that there would be more like women engineers and people, that would be opportunity, would be able to, get the opportunities.
I don't think you understand, dude. This place is Man Jose. And to the extent that more women have moved to San Jose, they don't want to go out because all those guys are idiots. And like, if you're new to San Jose and you're a woman and you show up at the Caravan, that's like it would seem like an unwelcoming environment, even though like it's not. Like everybody there's totally nice, right? But like, it's just Man Jose, dude. Any girl who knows what the fuck's going on is either at the Caravan or the gay bars. Like,
I mean, the tech companies have brought in, a
lot of dudes
in the last 20 years. Like they brought in a ton of
dudes,
diversity here to the Bay Area.
Dudes. No, they've done the opposite. They've brought in a lot of dudes.
But there's a lot more diversity here in the Bay Area. But the problem with it is that the music and the art culture isn't really there with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you bring in a diverse workforce that doesn't give a fuck about music. And, then little by little, the music scene got nudged the fuck out of here.
I think that's like largely the city's fault and to some extent the community's fault for not like being like, hey, we're here. I don't know, but also dudes, just a ton of dudes. There's just a motherfucking ton of dudes when you go out. It's just all dudes. And that sucks.
Yeah.
And I like to have sex with dudes, and that fucking still sucks, though.
You're like over it. It's pretty bad when producer Dave is over it.
Well, no, it just sucks. Like, there's more girls at the gay bar. There's more girls at the gay bar.
Come on, you live right around the corner from Off the Hook. Just jet over there. There's a couple schizoids over there. You'll see some chicks.
That's a highly specific fucking thing about my location. Please don't do that.
What?
No, like
more? What?
Any girl with any sense in fucking downtown San Jose is going. Actually, now I think about it, 3 places: Splash, the Caravan, or if she's out with her girls and they're just trying to kick it, 55 South. Like otherwise, like women are gonna have like a if there's just dudes, and like if you're like 3 women walking into a place with 80% dudes, that's shitty. Like, because it's just dudes everywhere. There's too many dudes.
Dudes.
Splash is great. I've gotten to play there twice, and it's fantastic. The only problem I had with it is I walked downstairs one time and I heard the same fucking pop tune as I walked down the stairs, just at like a different point in the song than I was listening to when I walked upstairs. And I'm like, you have these 2 dance floors with these massive sound systems. You should probably consider having 2 different kinds of music.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to. Me and Mr. Brannon used to fucking just destroy Post Street. We were like the mayor of Post Street. It was great. Everybody loved us from 55 South all the way out to what was that shit at the end? That fucking kind of punk rock bar that's not there anymore. You know which one I'm talking about? It's on Post. It's like right by the Greyhound station. What bar was that? What club was that?
Well, there was a blank.
Blank.
Yeah, the Blank. Yeah, me and Brandon were like the mayor from 55 South to the Blank for a while. It was great.
We're taking a stroll. Let's go.
We'll close this show out after one more song. This is Just Human by Sunny State. That's a Chris Reed's sort of reggae-ish project.
He's good.
keeps me up late at night, wondering if I'm doing alright. Right by you in all that I do. If I've been a good man, have I been kind to you? Treated you the way you deserve to be loved. Are you happy? Have I done enough? And will I be good enough for them? Be a good father, be a better man. I'm just human, so damn human. I wanna be best version of me. Rise with a smile, not need the caffeine. Embracing the moment, not let it weigh me down. Remembering life's a gift with a beautiful crown. We're just human. Sometimes we get drunk, we're human. Sometimes we get skunked, so human. Just try to get by, we're human. Through the pressures of life. Sometimes I fall asleep, forget to set the alarm. Wake up in a panic, as if I've lost it all. Sun is up, heat has come. Sweat drips off my brow, I'm already done. We're just human. Sometimes we get drunk, we're human. Sometimes we get skunked, so human. Just try to get by, we're human. Through the pressures of life, we're just human. Sometimes we get drunk, we're human. Sometimes we get skunked, so human. Just try to get by, we're human. Through the pressures of life, we're human every day and we're human every night. Human at the start, human at the night. Everything begins and you gotta know it ends. Appreciate the moment, enjoy it with friends. Everything we do is everything we learn. Pass it to each other, expanding the world. Focus on the happy, the smiles and the heartbeats. Taking longer strides, holding hands where the road meets, yeah. Holding hands where the road meets, yeah. We're just human. Sometimes we get drunk, we're human. Sometimes we get skunked, so human. Just try to get by, we're human. Through the pressures of life, we're just human. Sometimes we get drunk, we're human. Sometimes we get skunked, so human. Just try to get by, we're human. Through the pressures of life, I'm just human. So damn human. I'm just human. So damn human. Oh, yeah. I'm just human.
That was Sunny State, Just Human. And I know that I got that before it was released because there was like a date after the name of the song in the file name. I'm like, I know some shit came to me pre-release if it's like Final Master, Final 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you haven't set up your tags. You sent this to me before you released it. That's great. Chris Reed's like a super nice guy. I think we met Chris Reed for the first time when we did the first sofa that we did. He played live.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was there watching that live.
And then the next one he played with, it was Chris and Maggie Reed that played the next one. We were in the back by the Fountainhead. That was super good too.
Yeah, Chris Reed is the man. He's really good artist.
It's also like, I was like, we have another kind of music. We have like Christian folk music. Sunny State's like a reggae project, but it's for like Chris Reed, like under his real name. That's like Christian like music, and I'm like, cool. I'm not a Christian, but cool.
It's just kind of like happy, light.
Well, that was the Sunny State
music.
project, but yeah, all of his stuff is like sort of like happy and light. This stuff's like more reggae influenced, but
yeah.
All right, well, hey, podcast listeners, that was Local Love. I don't know if you liked it or not. I don't even know if you listened to the end. But check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Echoplex Media. If you're a patron or if you're watching, listening live, whatever, hang out. We're not done. I just have to, like, I don't know, eventually cut it somewhere. And that's it. I don't know. Fucking go to our website and go to the support us page. It tells you all kinds of shit. Buy a weird shirt about Jordan Peterson. Anyway, this is Curious Quail. This is Reconstruction, and we'll be back. We'll chit chat a little bit, and then it's fucking, I don't know. It's like panic attack video time, I suppose.
In one voice now we sing, even though we number few, we were forsaken, not defeated. We ever learn from our mistakes, we'll fall apart. We ever learn from our mistakes, we'll fall apart. And all this time we've been living in glass houses for too long. And now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong. Living in glass houses for too long. And now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong. We all know those we've lost, and today we build up new. What would they say if they were still with us? You ever learn from our mistakes or fall apart? You either learn from our mistakes or fall apart. We tried so hard, but we were living in glass houses for too long. And now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong. Living in glass houses for too long. And now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong. Now we're giving up, can you feel that? Can you feel that? In your bones, are we giving up? Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Now we're giving up, can you feel that? Can you feel that? In your bones, are we giving up? Can you feel that? Can you feel that?
feel that? Can you feel that in your bones? Are we giving up? Can you feel that? Can you feel that?